Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Libra for the week of March 27th, 2023. Hello, my Care Bears. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for all my subscribers who have. Also, I'll be doing my daily horoscopes on my TikTok, so be sure to check that out tonight as well. So, my Care Bears, Mars enters Cancer on Sunday in your 10th house, where it is not well aspected. So, you can be moody at this time, or other people you're not getting along with during this time period. You have a T square happening with Mars with the 1st, 7th, and 10th house. Change is happening. You may receive bad advice at this time. It's not the best time to make important decisions now, as your impressions or motivations of others are likely to be off. This is going to be a situation where you feel like you're pushing for a career advancement and taking initiative to get ahead, but be careful of envy and jealousy. This could either be from you or from other people. You can have an uprising, or people at work can be removing you from a leadership position, or you can be removed from a group or organization that you were in a leadership position in as well, or you could be leaving a situation and it may feel like a divorce at this time with this energy. So there's going to be very intense change happening, but change is always good. For some of you, just stay out of other people's way at this time. We can hear about certain people on social media being canceled. If I were you, I'd just stay off the internet that week. For others of you, this could be simply leaving a situation like work, group, or organization, and it can feel like a divorce, and things between you and the other people can be super nasty at this time. Okay. And this could be power struggles with other people. You may notice that you have more influence now than usual over others. Others would tend to follow your lead, but temporarily. You're not satisfied with superficial explanations, and you'll tend to dig deep to get to the truth. So you're not taking no as an answer, because you need the who, the what, the why, and the synopsis with this energy. Then on Tuesday, an excellent time to form a new business partnership. Chances are this other party will give you an added boost in your career. The issues of marriage may come up, or contracts or business partnerships. It's also a favorable time for social events like weddings. Legal issues are favorable. Venus is conjunct with Uranus in the 8th house, so you can see sparks and miracles with this house too, just like the 9th house. So you may want to check for your first house, your rising, and your sun to see where Venus conjunct Uranus is. So expect the unexpected. You can see sparks and miracles happening during this time period as well. This could be a great time for money with this energy. This would be a great week, since it's Thursday, to start delving into the law of attraction this week, and then see what manifests by Thursday with this energy next Thursday. Okay, so great time for the power of prayer. For others of you, people in your life are making miracles happening for you. So, you got Uranus in the 8th house, so this is a time period here where you do benefit through other people, and they could be creating miracles for you during this time period. Endings is possible at this time. Again, something about a divorce. So this could be like you leaving a group or organization, and it's going to feel like a divorce. It's going to be nasty. Okay. And then for others of you, this could be a breakup happening. All right, endings are coming up for you. Certain things may no longer apply in your life. You may have to deal with corruption or scandal at work. Authorities seem to be not available, or on vacation, or doing something else. Also, there could be some career changes coming up for some of you. Careful how you do for others, because it can be too much for you. Be careful of helping people who are addicts or who lost their way in life, because they may end up taking advantage of you, or they may end up being, even though you like to help others and it's good to help others, but you need to do it to an extent, or else it's going to feel very daunting, and it's going to end up being some kind of toxic, codependent, manipulative relationship that you're going to find yourself stuck into. So be very careful at this time. Don't, because you guys, Cancers, Libras love to play Captain Save-A-Ho. Pisces used to love to play Captain Save-A-Ho, but then they just went, F it, we ain't playing Captain Save-A-Ho. I will throw you a lifeline, and then after that, bitch, you got to go save yourself, okay? Here's your lifeline. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Nope. Okay, drown. I don't care. Bye. So it's like that. Wednesday, you are keeping more to yourself, and you have a lot of clarity, and you're completely honest, and others may not be able to handle the things that you say, to have their truth thrown back at them. So others could feel attacked by you at this time. with the advice that you're giving them. So you need to be empathetic and put yourself in other people's shoes. This is a time of delving into certainty. Careful with the gossip. Don't believe everything you hear. A fresh start in career is common. For some of you, this is a new position. Power struggles are more likely. You can be nervous about the changes that are happening. Lots of rumors flying around at work. So allow whatever needs to happen to just happen. Don't overthink the situation. Try not to really intrigue the gossip at this time. I feel you're not creating good scenarios in your head. So careful with the negative conversations with the brain. You may lack the energy to do much now. It is best to just not do anything and just kind of like go with the flow with this energy. Focus on the things you can control, like the self. You can be letting go for now because you're not seeing anything happen, or certain projects can be costing you more money. For others of you, if you've been crushing on somebody and they have been no contact and stuff like that, you could be working on releasing that energy and letting that person go at this time because nothing is happening. For some of you on Thursday, not the best time for making impulsive decisions. You may not be getting along with the men in your life, especially at work. You can be butting heads with them or having power struggles because you don't want to listen or they are belittling you. Your ambition to get ahead is stimulated. You may have power struggles with superiors or have to deal with insubordination. Your compassion is increased, but you might attract a lot of users at this time. So I would be careful again with the giving energy. Lots of lessons there. The problem is that often that people who you're coming into contact with now just want to take advantage of you and who are only interested about your generosity. Certain relationships can be codependent and lack proper boundaries. There could be an invasion of personal space. I feel for some of you, your identity is changing profoundly at this time. You may have more ambition than before. For some of you, this is a time, expect the unexpected with this energy. This can be a move happening. Events take place now that allow you more personal freedom. This can be unexpected opportunities coming up. You will value your freedom and assert your independence. Your main purpose in life may change for some of you. This can be taking on a love relationship to the next level. Your partner may be giving you emotional validation that you need, or people at work can be letting you know you have a permanent place at work, okay? Or this could be good news about getting a new job. Then on let me see. Okay, then on Friday, this is a time of mental power struggles, persuasion, coercion. Often what you think is true is very different from the reality, so be careful with that. Betrayals of trust and misuse of information become more commonplace. You may have to be prone to obsession or compulsion that defy logic and rationality. You may tend to rationalize a lot and keep secrets, or is a situation here where you're going through it emotionally at this time. You're very sensitive to what other people say because Mars is not well aspected during this time period. So what's happening here is that you're also not trying to allow your feelings to get the best of you, because you also have a trine happening with Pluto and Aquarius, Ceres in retrograde, which is very analytical, and Uranus in Taurus and Venus in Taurus. So you're trying to really rationalize what other people are doing or not doing, and you're not trying to read too much into the situations. So this is actually a really good thing for you. Okay. And you're just trying to process certain situations and then just quickly letting them go. It is a good time for working on top secret projects, or you could be like looking at like quitting at your job and like applying for jobs somewhere else and going on job interviews on the low, trying to control let me see. You can be trying to control certain situations. For some of you, you can be released and walking away from certain situations. This is a time to give the brain a break for certain obsessive ways of thinking or certain situations or people in your life that you gave permission to occupy your thoughts, that you gave permission to take away your peace by like letting them live in your head for how many years? Now, because I think we have the stellium in Aries and then Pluto in Aquarius. Now you're like, okay, this no longer bothers me. I release it. I'm over this PTSD moment. I release it. I forgive it. Everything happens for a reason. I'm sure one day God will explain why this happened to me. Certain situations from your past This is a time of healing and giving up control, trusting more of the universe, and going more with the flow. So this week can be a lot of things not going as planned or a lot of changes, because I think it has a lot of lessons to do with Libra's need for control of certain things. And what happens is that Uranus, I keep telling you guys this, Uranus is in your 8th house. So you no longer can control your situation. You no longer can, no matter what you try to do by yourself or on your own or what have you, it doesn't work out unless you get somebody to do it. And the lesson with Uranus is kind of like, you need to learn to delve more into faith consciousness, because that's 8th house energy, just like 9th house energy deals with God and spirituality, and use this time period to just work on yourself and focus on what you can control, not on the things that you can't control and that are out of your control. Because you're going to find, come Friday, you're going to be so tired of trying to control all your situations and constantly, it's a process. You need to wait. This is a delay. No, we tried that. And you trying to do things by yourself, and then people telling you, you shouldn't have done it that way. You should have done it this way. And this is what's going to happen now, and you're just going to finally, I think, from all the fighting and all the fussing, you're just going to submit. You're just going to submit and be like, I give it to God. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes that is our lesson to learn, is to just relax, go more with the flow, deal with your spirituality, work on yourself, focus on you and what you can control. Okay. So this is a time of emotionally evolving at this time. Okay. And transformation for you that you're going to be going through with this energy. So no longer caring what happens and letting go of control and going more with the flow, going inward at this time with Uranus in the 8th house, and just being more invested in your spirituality, being more invested in like other people's problems to an extent, and asking for help and relying on other people instead of being so independent and trying to be so independent at this time, and letting other people take care of the situations for you instead of you doing it by yourself at this time. Okay. So this is a very humbling experience for a lot of you here. This is, 8th house is teaching you. And then Pluto and Aquarius trining your ascendant is saying, relax, 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 go with the flow. Okay. Whatever needs to happen, just let it happen. And I feel like the more you let go of control and you let other people deal with it, and you don't force the energies, even with love relationships, for a lot of you who are in these long-term relationships, they're not going to marry you. They're going to marry you, but they're going to marry you when they're ready. But the more that you relax with it, you have a person, they're still there. And the more that you go with the flow, the more that, okay, this girl or guy is cool. We can hang, we can chill, we can be in okay, yeah, I want to marry this person, that kind of thing, then it will happen. So I think like the lesson is chill with this energy and go with the flow. Okay. All righty. So the first card I come up with is Knight of Swords. Very quick energy. Things happen very fast for you this week with this energy. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. For some of you, you could be dealing with court at this time with this energy. Ooh, as I connect with this energy, I'm hearing something about a lawsuit, or you could be lawyering up because of other people at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be trying to get out of contracts at this time and lawyering up that way. So, for some of you, there could be court involved with this energy. We're dealing with 8th house, of course. So just be prepared for that with this energy. The Hermit card, you can be more to yourself at this time. This is like a great level of self-control. This can be working home this week. For others of you, you're throwing yourself into your schooling during this time period as well. The 7 of coins, something heavy on your mind, but it looks like you're thinking about it more than anything. So it's more of a thought than an action at this time, and you may have to go to court. But whatever decision you decide to make, know that there's no going back on your decision. Like, that's it. We're going to make this happen. Okay. So just be prepared for it. I feel for some of you, I see like international lawyer here, activism happening here at this time with this energy, having to be more proactive with the choices that you're making during this time period. The Emperor card, for some of you, this could be dealing with father side of the family. This could be dealing with inheritance at this time with this energy. This could be fighting about inheritance in different countries and stuff like that with this energy, which could be very difficult okay? And having to have people advocate for you and fight for you while you're in another country. The Two of Cups, I do see emotional support. You do benefit through other people during this time period, making things happen for you with this energy. This would be a great time to try to work on compromises and negotiations during this time period as well with this energy. I do see some of you seeking legal advice at this time in regards to certain situations going on in your life because you're not trusting certain people with this energy, or you want to make sure that everything is going to work out. For some of you, because you have Pluto in Libra, you can be reconnecting with an ex, or someone from your past can be coming back into your life at this time with this energy, or this person is thinking about you with this energy as well. I do see also a time for loneliness, so you can also be reaching out to this person. The Five of Wands, I do see on the job training happening with this energy. For some of you, you can be getting into some arguments with other people during this time period as well with this energy. So, and then after you're, during these arguments, you could be thinking to yourself, oh my God, I may have to like seek legal help or legal counsel at this time with this energy. Okay. So things can be very heated. And, if you do go to court, it could be not even worth it. Okay. At the end of the day, and it may cost you money. So try to be about bigger picture, try to think, how is this going to help me financially? How is this going to help me in the long run? I'm the one that's paying the lawyer. I'm the one that's putting money into this. Is it worth it? Just so you can get an answer from this person, so you may want to go about other ways with this energy. For others of you, this is a good time for teachers with this energy as well. The Strength card, you're fighting certain injustices at this time. So certain things can be a little bit unfair or a bit one-sided. I do feel like you do stand up for the underdog, or you really do speak your mind. Any social injustice that's happening at this time, you tend to go and say, look, that is wrong. You shouldn't be doing that at all, and that's not fair to other people. Okay. I do feel like for some of you here, you're definitely an old soul living in the modern world at this time as well. So you're all about your traditions and your values, so a lot of things could be irking you at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be very cerebral and in your head at this time. So try to get the hell out of your head. It is not the place to be this week with this energy. Try to delve more into spiritual consciousness at this time. I'm not asking you to be about bigger picture, but I'm asking you to have a different conversation with the brain because of Uranus in the 8th house. The Three of Cups, you can be more about your social life. You can be communicating more with family at this time, or spending more time with family with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive. I feel like the world works in your favor. So there's a lot of things that are manifesting in your life at this time. So, speak it into the existence. Uranus in the 8th house, Venus conjunct Uranus. I feel this is a beautiful time for communications. For some of you, you have some strong rocks in your life, meaning some strong friendships and relationships in your life that are like rocks. Okay. They are not going nowhere. They are there for you through thick and thin. There is an emphasis on an old soul here. Okay, so some of you could be very old souls at this time, okay? And it's coming up as that, all right? I feel for some of you, this is like, I don't know if you're being audited at work, or you're dealing with some kind of lawsuit, because I see a strong legal team at this time. I see you dealing with legal matters, lawyers with this energy here. Some of you could be buying or selling a home. Okay. Sometimes you need like a lot of paperwork for that. For others of you, I feel like what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Okay. Hey, welcome to my world. Just subscribe. Okay. But I do see a strong relationship around you, and you do benefit through that relationship. Okay. So know that. All righty. The Two of Swords, I feel like this is a time of introspection and meditation and reevaluating your situation. For some of you, you're definitely trying to manifest a situation into your life, or you're not trying to make a decision as a way to get your way in a situation as well. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Page of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, there could be another source of income coming in. This can be a small business endeavor you could be starting up for right now, because you're good at starting businesses, but you're not good at seeing things all the way through. Okay, so your lesson here is to learn to see things all the way through. Okay, so this could be one of your many little pots boiling at this time. For others of you, you could be getting another source of income at this time. You could have like 5 or 6 jobs at this time because you're all about your financial security. Yes, okay. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, and the answer is yes, but you're going to still sit on your hands about it. Okay, so you're not so quick to make decisions. So this month, and maybe coming into April, you're not going to make any decisions at this time. Okay, so you may need like 10, 20 different opinions before you make any kind of decision. So your emotional attachment is what's keeping you where you are. For some of you, just trust that, and that's like your intuition speaking to you, because you guys are very good with your intuition when it comes to making decisions. The 9 of coins, this could be a move happening. This could be thoughts of moving at this time. This could be traveling coming up. I feel for some of you this month, you are going to be moving with this energy here. There could be some money worries happening here as well. The 10 of coins puts an emphasis on money. So money worries or things not happening as quickly. For others of you, you could be relying on other people for a place to live. For others of you, this could be your partner doing well financially and supporting you guys financially while you have your job, but they're like making more money. So that's fine. But you may not like that because that deals with your need to control. So be happy with what you got. Go with the flow at this time. You don't need to be control over your finances, okay? Because it can cause a lot of strife with your relationship. Let them have it for right now. Because the more you relax into your situation, the more your situation is going to evolve into greater things, okay? But you do rely on other people right now for financial support while you go to school or when you're dealing with your business endeavors, that kind of thing. I feel like for some of you here, your perspective and outlook on life is going to change. Truth is going to be revealed. A beautiful time for prayers being answered. And I do feel like, be careful what you wish for now, because you're going to get it. All right. And it might happen really quick and you might get kicked out of a situation because of it. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're going to get it. Just be prepared for when it comes, because it might come in an ugly way, not in a pretty way. Okay. I do see this being a time of recognition. I do see stubborn energy from you at this time. I do see you being more about your financial security. So you need to bend like the palm tree. I know you can be during this time period. All right. And bend and try to be as flexible as possible with this energy. So try to step out of that comfort zone. Again, let go of control, go with the flow. I feel also you get more, I feel like there's a situation coming up. This could be like selling a home. And even though you have money worries, I do feel like you may get more for it than you thought it was worth. Okay. So it may be worth more by the time you go and sell it. So the prices of the homes could be coming up at this time with this energy. Okay. So that is a beautiful thing. I feel for some of you, this is dealing with compensation, business practices, protecting your assets at this time with this energy as well. The Page of Cups. Oh, dear God. Hate the Page of Cups. So there is dating. I do see dating, but nothing seriously. I feel like whatever money that you do make, you're going to throw it back into your business during this time period for some of you. Or you may start up a business with this energy as well, okay? I do feel like this is a great time for spiritual entrepreneurship. All right. For others of you, you could be working smarter, not harder during this time period as well. I do see inheritance around you with this energy. The 6 of coins, I feel like for some of you here that you're very giving and generous with this energy. So I would be careful with this because you're going to end up feeling broke. Okay, so be careful what you do for others because you're going to end up feeling that lack energy at this time. The Page of Swords, there's money worries, but then there's money coming in. Okay, I do feel like some people could be like low-key critical of you at this time. I feel like if you do any giving at this time, you need to kind of do it in silence or behind the scenes, because I feel like some people are thinking like you're putting on a show for other people to see. Okay, so other people could be saying, if you're going to do something good, do it quietly. Don't talk about it. If you're giving, don't talk about it. So it could be something like that, because then you're not truly giving when you're talking about it. You're kind of like bragging, so just realize that at this time. Okay. And other people could be calling you out at that. The 3 of coins brings about growth with this energy. I do feel like you have a lot of people in your life have influence over you at this time, or you tend to be more concerned about what other people think with this energy, which is not a good thing. I feel like for some of you here, this is a beautiful time for career with this energy, and career could start taking off this week as well with this energy. And the Queen of Swords, I feel like this is a beautiful time for investment opportunities for some of you, okay? I do see people reconnecting to you from the past. This could be an ex, this could be a crush, but I do see a reconciliation happening here. Alrighty. I love you. I love you, my Libras. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, please, by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.